What's up, Miss Virginia? What's up, CDP Creative Queen? Baby, it is raining, so I am working out of Austin today. So I said, well, let me find a gym. So I am working out of Austin. I'll be in Houston Tuesday, back in San Antonio Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I said, well, I'm finished the gym, and I'm finished with the gym. I'm gonna go to the room, get dressed, and get back to work. So I go to HEB in Austin. I'm like, where are the bags? Where are the bags to put your groceries in? And so I'm like, I see the cashier, and I'm like, ma'am, do you all have bags? She said that's 30 cents. Girl, they charge you 30 cents for a bag in Austin. Now, I mean, it's the principle. It's the principle. It's the principle. So you mean to tell me, and you know it's a black thing that you have a bag and a receipt. It's a black thing that you have your bag and receipt because, again, in black culture, we were told that you don't leave out of a store without a bag and a receipt because back in the day in the South, they could accuse you of stealing out the store. So I don't walk out stores without bags and receipts. But 30 cents. Well, see, Miss Virginia, that's the thing. Where I live, you get your bag. You just get your bag. It's just like you get your bag. But baby, and Miss Austin, she wants to charge you 30 cents because she's real liberal and she's gonna save the planet. Okay, 30 cents at a time. Okay, so anyway, but I'm back, so I'm getting ready to go to this hotel, which is right not too far from the office over here, and then I am going to get back to work. But yeah, but Miss Austin, she wants to charge you quite a great deal. So what's up, Casey? What's up, y'all? What's up, Jessica? Well, you all, I hope everything is going well. Can I say this, y'all? I am not trying to be an enemy of anyone. At the end of the day, I come on, do my commentary. I talk about what I see. Um, I'm not here to curse people out and do all of that crazy stuff. But if I see something, and if I don't feel that it's right, or if I feel that it's a little shady or don't understand what's going on, I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm not saying either that Ness' apology this morning wasn't sincere, but I've heard a lot of apologies on the B sector only for people to continue to do the same thing. So my thing is, I'll see. We'll see if that apology is really what it is. I just think that it was what it was, but we'll move on and we'll go on with it. But no whoop here, no hate here. I ain't hate nobody. Um, What's up, MBK? I said what I said. I know Lovely Love is saying this and this and the third, but even with that, people getting real serious about somebody to come over to cook. It was really interesting. But I'm like, nobody would try. Again, I'm not trying to take your wife. I'm not trying to show you up and all of this stuff. And I just find it really like, really, you know what we do, but then all of a sudden, so it is what it is. No big whoop. Thank you, Jessica B. Thank you, Regina. Y'all, the pot is at $1,620. I'm ecstatic about that. Vacation is going to be announced. I'm ecstatic about that too. So let's get ready. It's a new month. And I'm going into the new month without hate. I'm going into the new month without craziness. I am not giving people access to me who don't know how to act, don't know how to be. Content creators, stop giving these people access. They don't need access to you. I mean, you see what happens when you give people unlimited access. They take your channel. They say all kind of foolishness so they can strike your channel. So yeah. Room Shaker, how you doing? What's up, beans and cornbread and all y'all? I know y'all come on in here. Room Shaker, are you doing well, baby? How you doing? So y'all, I went and got me some rice cakes, 50 calories. So bro, I'm be eating my rice cakes today because I ain't trying to be eating no greasy food. So we're gonna do our little rice cakes and keep it cute. So what else has been going on, you all? I mean, this morning was popping. I know a lot of people are talking about Rick Reed and Lemon and all of this striking and all of this stuff going on with Lemon. And y'all, I really am trying to get into the Lemon thing, but it's hard to do. But it's a classic tale. Protect your platform at all costs. Don't let everybody have access to you. It's not because you think you're better than anybody. And I want to say this again to Ness. Ness, I really don't have a problem, but I heard what you said to Honest Rowe, and I thought that was real shady. And I'm like, do you really think that you're better than other people? You know, I mean, I find that hard to believe. But I'm gonna leave it at that because I heard what you said. And then on top of that, you called your folk who was coming to see you losers. No, I would never introduce her to those losers. So now you're saying that the woman that you was dealing with is on pause. She's a Miss Right now, not Miss Right, but Mrs. Right now. Pretty much, she'll peace until I can, find better. But then when somebody asks you, were you going to introduce her to the people in the B sect? You said, I'm not introducing her to those losers. And so now I hear you say what you said about Roe. It seems like you've only solidified what you believed in the first place. That's all. So anyway, y'all, no slight. I'm just telling y'all what I heard and what I've been seeing. Seems like everybody fighting. I ain't fighting nobody. I'm just not up to all that fighting and all of that. I don't have time for it. I'm just gonna say what I need to say and move right along. What y'all saying here? I'm almost at my destination, Lord Jesus. So MBK, where are y'all going now? Since Lemon's channel, y'all going to Lemon's backup channel? I don't know because MBK don't be going over there now. I think it's Ghetto Intellect and some other people. We don't care. He thinks he's the king. Oh Jesus! And his subby wants all of this here. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I see a lot of things going on. I see a lot of things, but it seems like everybody who's self-proclaimed king and queen, they don't last long, or they only last for a little bit and then they gone. You don't go there, MBK? Okay, then. Where you be going, MBK? So you used to come over here, but then you trying to get a little shady and stuff, so you used to come over here. But now somebody said your wife got a little upset about you being on these YouTube streets, and so, she told you to cut back. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard she the breadwinner, so she wears the she makes her demands and get what she wants. Now that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the streets be saying, that your wife is the breadwinner and she be pulling strings, and whatever Miss MBK wants, Miss MBK gets. Yeah, because you know. But I mean, that's as I said. I could be wrong. You know how people be lying, MBK. MBK. You know how people be lying. So I know they may be lying. Cause folks be lying, MBK. They'll lie on you in a quick minute. Yes, they will. Brother, you're OG. When kings and queens eventually get dethroned and humbled. That's not true. That's not true, MBK. So you the breadwinner and your wife just, okay, that's not true. You the man. You the breadwinner. Okay. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, so they lied on you. Okay, MBK. MBK said that is not true. Okay, well that's good, MBK. I'm so glad because so many men be living off these women, and the women be making the money, and they be trying to rule a woman, and they get a little insecure and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But no, you the breadwinner. You bringing all the cash home, and okay, making all the mortgage payments and stuff. All right, that's a blessing. That's truly a blessing. Well, y'all, look, I gotta go. It's crazy it is. I gotta go. So I got another meeting I need to be into. So I gotta take this shower, hurry up, and jump to this meeting. I will talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Bye.